So there's been a lot of chatter on the Bricolage list about Bricolite lately, and I just figured for the benefit of those who don't know what it is and hadn't seen it, I'd just do a really quick screencast as a way of demonstrating it, and hopefully the code will get released shortly. Just quick credits, thanks to Greg Keogh for actually building Bricolite based on some ideas that were developed on the list and at New Internationalist Publications. So basically Bricolite is a very simple interface to allow our bloggers to post content to Bricolage without actually logging into Bricolage and in a slightly faster or more streamlined way. I think it would be great for blog posts, but also for just about any other kind of content that you want to streamline the entering of and maybe want to limit access to the actual Bricolage interface to users that are more familiar with it. Anyway, so here's a login screen. I'm just going to log in. And when you are logged in, you get a list of recent posts. You'll see there's one post here, test post from ScribeFire. ScribeFire is a blog editing plugin for Firefox. Bricolite also exposes an XML-RPC interface to Bricolage, which you can use to post to Bricolage from programs like MarsEdit, Ecto, ScribeFire. So that's another option for those using Bricolite, but this is the basic web interface that most of our bloggers do use. So you get a list of your recent posts. You can click on those and edit them, or you can add a new post. Adding a new post simply brings up a nice streamlined web interface with the What You Mean editor down here. What You Mean editor is a slightly more semantic editor, WYSIWYG editor that doesn't kind of put a lot of crap into your HTML block. So basically, I'm going to do here's just a test post from Bricolite. If you want to add a slug, you can. If your users don't know what it is, they can leave it blank. Put it into the tech blog. Put in some content. Here's my teaser. Something in the body. Here's my body. You can see I'll do maybe a subheading. Like this. There's some preset containers that we can use. Oops. There we go. I'll put some more text and maybe a list. You can see the actual HTML that's generated is very semantically correct and no garbage in there, which is nice. So that's the interface for adding content. We've added a little AJAX lookup for keywords, so I can do I can start typing and I'll get some keywords that are pulled out of Bricolage. So I'll just add one. Save and continue, similar to Bricolage, basically does a brick soap story creates that story in Bricolage, and you can set in Bricolite where you want that story to be put. In this case, we put it on the blog edit desk, and if you wanted to, you could hit save and publish, and you'd be presented up here with a link to the live post. So I'm not going to do that now because I don't want to push that out live to the site, but what I will show you is over here in Bricolage, if I do look for that post, here's my test post from Bricolite. You can see that basically it has been created. There we go. Here's a test post from Bricolite, version 1. It's on the New Internationalist blog. If we look at that story, we can see there's our content that we put in. It's on the tech blog. There's the keyword we entered. There's me, the contributor. I'll go back to that last screen. If we look at the log, you can see how it's interacting with Bricolage here. We've added the category, we've added the contributor, moved it into workflow, checked it in, put it on the blog edit desk. And again, if we want to go back and preview that story, you'll see there's our post. So there you go. That's a quick rundown of Bricolite, a super simple editing interface to Bricolage. Makes things nice and easy for your bloggers, and we hope to get this code published very soon. In the meantime, if you need a copy of it, please just ping myself, Phillip Smith, or Greg Keogh, and we'll try and shoot you over something to take a look at. Hope you enjoyed.